Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12:01, so it's technically the afternoon. I just turned on the sound on for this game, so the noise should start kicking in. But there we go. So we've been working very heavily on repairing our gold. I haven't really done much other than gold, but I have been benefiting a lot from the increased Omni Stones because I've been spending them like crazy. But I haven't really been running out of them. They've been doing okay. So this setup is still doing all right. It's what's wrong here? Mana power. Okay, so we're starting to have a problem with this. Go on autosave. Yeah. Okay, so these guys are guns. So it's let's just quickly upgrade these guys. That should solve that problem. But yes, very nice. So we actually got something that was unexpected to be a problem. Usually I put down like 10, 12 recharges these days, so it's less of a problem, but okay. So that's going to fix that now. I didn't really notice it slowing down, but it's only when you come over here that it's kind of like, I wonder why. But anyway, it still looks like it's purple stones that are the problem. So anyway, as you can see, or maybe it's a bit hard to see, but everything is at a net positive right now, I'm pretty sure. Blue, I'm not worried about. Red is still going up, I'm pretty sure. Well, I've been building a whole bunch of stuff and none of them use red coins, so I'm assuming that's still going up. And I've got yellow back into the positive, and I've actually been ripping apart a whole lot of stuff. So we had 6 stations on the left, we now only got 3. So bread, I ripped out because that got moved somewhere else. And chicken and milk got ripped out as well. So, yes, and vegetables, actually. I need to rip out vegetables. Well, it's already technically ripped out. So what I'm going to do is, this is actually really cool. So I'll delete the barn, because this barn over here is full. And what will happen is that all of those berries will go into here, 980, and then they'll get shoved into the wagons that are coming out that need berries. So might be able to see it here. I think the berries go every 20 seconds, every 15 seconds. There we go. So that was coming back. It was empty, and now it's got filled up, which means that this system is going to back up a little bit faster. And it's always going to back up because the carts always fill up from the base first. So yes, this is an excellent system, and it means I don't have to worry about deleting stuff. So got some more berries out here, but I don't really care about them too much. So let's just remove this. Tomatoes, I don't know if we're going to replace. We probably will replace them because we got a veggie stew that we need to do later on, which I haven't started on yet. That will presumably, oh no, X, we want X. Veggie stew will presumably delete this standalone vegetable section. We'll just do it somewhere else. Okay. Oh, I think I also got a, where is it? All right, over here. See this? This is a potato. It's hanging in midair. I have no idea how to get rid of it. Okay, where is it? Where is it exactly? It's over here. Oh, no, let's get rid of it. Okay, probably should have tried that before. But anyway, there's a potato hanging in midair. It was on a conveyor belt, but then I deleted the conveyor belt, so yeah. Delete those. I got this station left over. I'm going to leave these here because I might reuse it. The output is still there, but the input has been turned off. I changed this entire line to magic rails simply because this is going to be where all of my food, so the normal food and the rich food, all of the traffic is going to go down here. So I figured I'd better make this entire line magic, and just a little bit of the offshoot magic as well. So that's all good. So the first thing I made was jam. So jam is over here. Jam is not too hard. It's just heat, sugar, and fruit. It needs a lot of fruit. So we got 4 belts coming out of here, but it's all right. And then later on, I came back and I realized, hey, you know, I've just moved the station over. So that's what I did. Look at these guys. They're all full. They're all coming back and they're all full. This is a 10-second timer, relatively quick. Because for these top few, you need to be relatively quick. And even then, it's still not getting full, but whatever. We'll sort it out later. We got a net positive gold, so that's fine. This guy's up to 18. Jam, which is, yeah. So you do use jam for the purple cakes, which is over here. But I decided I'm not making the purple cakes. I'm going to make the normal cakes. Simply because the purple cakes give me 12 purple coins, and this one gives me 30 gold coins. And right now, maintaining gold coins is much more of a problem. So I don't give a crap about purple coins. There's still more stuff I haven't made, like wards, I think, that need purple coins. If we have a look down here, yeah, I haven't made wards yet. I got to fix this up a little bit. Necklaces I haven't made. So there will be more purple coins coming in. I'm not worried about purple coins. And we don't spend them on a lot, except for like really end game stuff. And we've already done most of that anyway. So yeah, don't care about those. So those two. And here we have 5 goods. You're empty. You don't need to be there. We got 5 different goods I'm making. So in the middle, we have sandwiches. Sandwiches take bread, cheese, and cooked chicken. And all 3 of these are goods in their own right. So let's start up here. We got the bread. We got in the grain mill. We're actually making flour instead of animal feed for once. And then we've got a potato farm. Now, bread is really interesting because it's actually got 2 different recipes. So you got this bread recipe, which is 1 flour and 1 potato and a bit of fire. And then up here you got 2 flour and no potatoes. And I was thinking about doing this. I did the when I had it before, I had it using potatoes. That was just because of accident. I think I didn't notice the 2 recipes, but now I had a look at it and I'm like, okay, maybe 2 flour is easier. And then I realized flour takes 3 grain. So I can either make bread using 3 grain and 1 potato or 6 grain. And that was an easy choice because, yeah, I'm assuming that grain is just... Grain is a little bit faster than 1 potato, but still. This 1 potato is worth 3 grain. A grain takes 2 seconds. 3 seconds is less than 6 seconds, so it's definitely worth it. Oh, bloody something on my lip. Bloody lip, dry skin or whatever. God damn it. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, and not... I just really want to get it off. That's really annoying. Well, I should be careful. This is usually when I make my lip bleed, when I pulling at the skin like this. But anyway. I guess we just ignore it for now. Have another drink. So yeah, it's quicker overall to produce the potatoes. And also it means we don't need another grain mill. Or we don't need to try and overload 1 single grain mill, which definitely would have sucked. So we produce bread like that, which is pretty good. Nice little fire shrine for the thing. The next thing was... whoops, didn't mean to hit that key. Next thing was cooked chicken. Pretty straightforward, just the grain farm, grain mill pasture combo, feeding the fertilizer back into the farm. Nothing we haven't done before. Pretty straightforward. This one's pretty easy. Only 2 animal feed produces 1 raw chicken, so that's about as basic as it gets. And just shoving it out there with a little bit of fire, so no problems there. And these are pretty much all 100% full. This one's actually going a little bit down. What did I change the speed to? 15. Okay, that might become a problem at some point. This might be draining a little bit, actually. Not sure we can do much about that except try and abuse this. Which we can do. We haven't pushed this very hard at all. So let's push this a little bit harder. I didn't realize that was actually going down, but I guess it is. Okay. That's draining. This guy is going up. Let's upgrade that again. Now it's going down. The output, I've already got 3 on the output, so that's fine. You are handling the new feed you're getting? Yeah. Are you handling the output? It looks like you are, but just barely. Okay, so that should hopefully solve that situation. That's looking a bit better. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I could put another output for the chicken here, but I feel like... Bloody lip. It's really annoying. I feel like this is alright. It's just handling it. Just handling it. Maybe it backs up a little bit when this one backs up. But anyway, sandwiches, oh, they're completely backed up. What have I got? I got these on an 18-second cycle. They're 100 out of 100. So generally, what I think I'll aim for is I want the green bar to be half of this. If it's less than half, then you can go down into 90. So you want the green bar to be further up. I don't really have a good example, but I've been... I haven't really been pushing these as high as I could. So most of them are about half. If I really push them, then I suppose they would go up. Milk is probably the worst. Milk is 70 out of 100. But I've got this on a 10-second cycle timer, which is crazy. And this is actually draining pretty hard. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. I have it split on a 3-way, which is not good. So I definitely want it split on a 2-way. And then what do we want here? Because if this does fill up, when this does fill up, I want both belts to go over here. So what we do is we do a pusher. So once you're getting a full belt, actually just go up there and dump in there. So this one, yeah, 2 outputs is fine. And then, so this will slightly prioritize this barn, making it full. And yeah, that should be all right. Everything else is fine. This is slowly going up, which is good because it will start to back this kitchen up, which means the milk will start to back up, hopefully, and this will fill up a little bit easier. But my God, this this cheese is amazing. I had to put a whole nother setup. So I had this, the farm, the grain, the pasture, you know, all straightforward, and a little bit of cloth in here because for some reason cheese needs cloth, and it just wasn't enough. It was just so painful. I mean, this only needs 2 animal feed, so it was going pretty okay. But my God, the cheese needs 3 milk. 3 milk, and then you have to send it off to the kitchen and off to a barn. That was a killer. This just had no hope, especially when it was sending off half of its milk to this bloody barn over here. So I had to put in a whole nother setup. So another pasture, which is doing alright at the moment, another grain mill, another farm. Look at this. I pushed this one up to a 500. I think I pushed this one up as well. This is insane, the amount of grain that this bloody pasture needs for the cheese. But it's hanging on. Like this is maxed. This is getting maxed. This is sort of wavering, but once this backs up, there'll be tons of stuff coming over here. I'm not sure if I need to have 2 blue belts going into this barn. I don't think so. And think about it, we got a potential 4 items per second going through here. This needs 20 every, so this needs 2 items per second with the current speed I've got it set to. So that's fine. When this backs up, this one should be able to fill up the barn easily. But my God, the cheese, the milk. I mean, on the upside, we're definitely in the net positive on the yellow coins, and nothing here uses any coins to speak, except the pastures use a little bit of yellow coins, but that's miscellaneous. So all of this setup is beautiful. And you may have noticed the workers are down to 513. So I did go around to a bunch of miscellaneous places, like all the gold mining bits and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I did, a lot of them had 5 workers on building, so I pulled them all down to 1. And obviously all of the things that I got rid of on the other side, the basic food market items that we've had around for ages that are now unnecessary. So the fact that I've managed to reduce my workers by this much is very awesome, very awesome. Need to get this highway up again. It's actually, I've noticed something when you're doing left-hand drive, having the station on the right-hand side is actually a bit slower because you can potentially stall. Well, I don't know if it's slower, but you make your right-hand turn has more possibility of stalling. But then I suppose if you was a left-hand station, then when the carts come back onto it, then they could stall. Either way, you're stalling one of them, so... And depending on which cart gets there first, you may be stalling the one that's already on the road, or the one that's not on the road. That's one thing I'd like here. I'd like a giveaway sign that you could put on, so that the carts going onto the main rail would sort of have to wait. Because right now they don't wait, they just go on as soon as they can. And if they block up the main rail, which can block up like 5 or 6 carts, then they just don't give a crap. They just go in there and they'll block everything. And it happens quite a bit on the, not so much on here, but on here it's really bad. Well, sometimes it's really bad, but you might be able to see stuff on the main line get blocked up. This line got blocked up, the main line didn't, but they definitely do block the main line. Let's see if we wait long enough. There we go. See that little antidote cart got blocked up. That one got blocked up, and see they sort of, look how blocked up they get. They all sort of bounce off each other and stall. It's not good. Look at all that. Look at all that traffic jam. Now, I'm not sure if we really need to do anything about it, to be honest. I mean, the only problem I have is it's disrupting the 10-second timer or the 20-second timer I have between carts. It's adjusting that ever so slightly, but... Oh, look at that. That was a massive one. Look at it. It just stretches all the way back here. The way they sort of stop. It's like real traffic. If somebody at the front brakes, then 10 cars behind, somebody slows right down because everybody's just braking because they're like scared they're going to run into the person in front of them. So it just brings all the traffic to a standstill. But look at it. To here, I had like 10, 12 carts stopping. Unfortunately, I do not know what to do about that. We could do an agent trigger to figure out if there's a cart on like this spot or something. And if so, then block this. But I mean, that sort of system. What would you use, a gate again or something like that? I just do not know. Anyway, it's fine. It doesn't slow down the traffic that much. It just slows it down a little bit. And odds are, even if like this one cart slows down, the next one, which is 20 seconds behind it with the same good, will probably not be slowed down. So only some get slowed down. So overall, the amount of goods we want to try and get through, we're still going to get through in the time we want to get it through. So that's fine. Yeah, and now we're net positive on all goods. I'm going to say it, we're net positive. Maybe blue's going down a little bit, but I reckon blue's still solid. If blue starts going down, it's going to get down very slowly because we don't use it for almost anything. How are these going? We're back over 1k. I spend these so fast, it's not even funny. But the fact that we're producing these, and there's no cache anywhere. This is just whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Oh, you are looking pretty dead. You are not looking healthy at all. And this is probably waiting on those as well. You know what? This is running at full speed. If we got more crystals out, then this would have to upgrade. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I'm not going to worry about it. Potentially this is, as soon as a whole ton of them come back up, it's producing a bit more of these guys. And it's running at full speed. Even with barely any crystals down there, it's running at full speed. Yeah. So now that our like coins are sort of 100%, I think we really need to go back and fix, well not fix, but get the Omni pipe set up done so we can push these guys through. Omni pipes and crystals need to be produced down here. So that'll be another one of these setups, very similar sort of deal. Yeah. This is probably a waste. But then again, it's producing polished stone, so that is 2 workers, you know, I don't care. It's fine. Nothing else we really need to mess with around here. All of these are needed. This one maybe not, the mana bricks, because I still haven't decided, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be the market good that I use for this slot. I could do normal stone, because as I said, red coins are probably more valuable than purple coins. I just don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But red goods, I'm very happy they're in the positive, because we don't have many more sources for the red coins. All of our red coin sources are kind of, we've already done. We've already created them, like shoes, axes. It's a little bit, but not too much. We could switch over to normal books instead of enchanted books if we really wanted to. And red strength spell books. That's pretty much it. That's our only other source of red coins. And I mean, some of these require ore as well. This requires ore. Anything that requires ore requires red coins implicitly. And some of these will require a bunch of red coins as well. I mean, yeah, so this will require a bunch of red coins because it requires the thingamybobs, the whatchamacallits, the reinforced wood. This and this probably require a bunch of red coins. So red coins are still potentially a problem, and I don't think Strength Spellbook is going to fix our problem, but I don't know. We just have to think about it. We have to make some concerted decisions. I think I will go for just the normal stone instead of the mana brick because we need that red coin. It's a tiny amount, only 1, but we still need it. We still need it. And the mana brick will probably cost more red coins to make. I mean, like it costs this, it costs this. So we're only getting 1 red coin for it, but we're saving all the red coins that we would have had to spend to produce mana stones. So all in all, it's definitely a positive. So yeah, I think I might do that. But anyway, this has been a pretty interesting update. I think I have to go off and watch a movie now or do lunch because I've been playing for quite a while today. But we're in a good spot. All coins positive. I thought all coins were positive last time, but apparently not. I'd love a bypass here. Like, you could get off a bypass here or something like that and go around and then merge in. But how do you can't tell the carts to go on a bypass unless you filter up everything that's not a turn off, which is nuts. I mean, even if you split this off, like you went off here and then you split it and then you had 3 different rails that could all merge in or something like that, you would still end up blocking something at some point. So I don't think it would improve anytime soon. The only way I could see to do it is to implement a giveaway system in which this will never go in unless it's completely empty. Look at that block. It's still almost still going. You'd have to implement a giveaway system using some sort of let's play around. Let's play around. So I'm going to do these 2, and then I'm going to have a bull, which is an ore, and then I'm going to have logic lamp. So you this block, you this block. Well, we don't want to go if either of those okay, well this is not helpful. Maybe the agent trigger. I think the trigger just triggers. I don't think it actually reads what's on there. Is that showing up? No, it's net limiter. Go away, net limiter. Stop showing up on my screen. So this is not so much a sensor. Trigger state, enter. Yeah, so it just triggers. Okay. It triggers when something enters, which is useful for our other thing, but not so much for this. Number block sounds good. Can we do an inventory sensor? Is that gonna work? I think that works. Yeah, looks like it kind of works. Kind of delayed a little bit. So here we go. Nah, see this? It's not quick enough. So your car can roll all the way through here. And it triggers it, but it doesn't actually turn the lamp up. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to get a bool function, and I'm going to say not. And I'm going to get a gate. Barrier gate right here. And I'm going to say you go there, and you go there. Is that actually working? It's hard to tell. Okay, so it's definitely slowing down these carts. Okay, this is not working as well as it should. I think I need to go back to the agent trigger. And I think I'm going to go back here. The berries, either the berries or the milk. Let's start with the berries. Okay. That's only got one input, so it should just work as a normal thing. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do... So we need to delete this. We need to get an agent trigger. Here. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Agent trigger. So you are over here. Offset this one. And you are offsetting this one. This might work, but it might not. So we're going to make this a not. So... And this is going to be on enter, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think it's actually working. My God, I think it's actually working. It kind of stalled there a bit, but it's mostly working. Sort of. I think what we need to do is make the offset here. No, okay, so that's too close. Let's make the offset on the tomato. So the problem is it doesn't close fast enough. If it closed instantaneously, then this system might work. But it doesn't. It doesn't. So we need to give it a bit more leave room. But the problem is, if we give it a bit more leave room, then you can have two carts, and this one enters, and then the one in front of it opens it again, and then it doesn't work. And also you got the problem of this guy coming in, closing it, heading off on the tomato, and then opening it, and then it never gets opened until the next cart comes across. Oh. You know what? I'm going to cause this a failure. The amount that it's blocking these guys coming in is way more than these guys were ever being blocked. It's just way, way too much. It's a nice concept, and it almost worked. But we just couldn't quite get it working. I go and make sure I delete the right things here, because I don't want to accidentally delete a cart. That would not be fun. Okay. So yeah, we'll just have to live with the delay. At least they're not stalling. Like they're not getting into a situation where they're just like stalling and not moving. Come on, autosave. There we go. So, let's have a quick look. Full filling. I like this. Cheese, I was a little bit worried about cheese, but it's filling, so that's good. This one's filling as well, despite the extremely low timer. So once the cheese backs up, the pasture will easily back up, and then we're happy. Then we're fine. And over here, jam, not a problem. This guy, not a problem. Okay, I have noticed a lot of my setups tend to be backing up, tend to be just completely stalled, which I'm very, very happy about. I got no problems with setups just completely stalling. These ones are the problem. Look at that, enchanted books, just blah, blah, blah. These ones are not too bad. But these ones are, I don't know why these ones, what's the timer on these? 25. And the timer on this is like 20. Yeah, maybe that'll explain it. But these are all getting ripped down. Here we go. Magic robes, fine. Shirts, fine. Crowns, fine. Red rings, not fine. It's got to be the polished stone. Don't tell me this has been running out. I refuse to believe that has been running out. What was the timer, like 18? Maybe 18 has slowly been sucking it. Down. Firing is 96. So we can't increase the timer. Okay, mana is not the problem. Da 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 da. Polished stone. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do? I got 7 belts, and I swear to God, they look pretty full to me. And they're not super full. At the most, I can see 4 at one time, but the belt is a length of 5, so they could be a little bit better. But my God, what do you do in this situation? There's just like so many. I guess we get another mine and just shove it in here. Yeah, let's get another mine. 3. Okay, we're gonna pull this, remove a couple of lines of this, and then we're gonna move the stonemason back so that we got room to come around the side with more belts. Okay. Done, 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 done. And it's using the same minerals under the ground, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing anything crazy. There we go. So now I'm going to give you a decent amount of upgrades. There we go, that's enough to get 3 belts running. Now, stone, we may have just crippled the stone economy, but stone regenerates pretty good, and we got a lot of it, so hopefully that's alright. Okay, let's give this an upgrade. Okay. Okay, the inputs are going down. The outputs, still managing to push that out. Okay, I think I'm calling that a fix. I'm calling that a fix. How's our mana transmitter doing? Not that healthy. It's got 0 in there. 0. So that's not looking that healthy. That's definitely not healthy. Let's go ahead. Actually, before we go and get another caravan. Let's check the recharges. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so more crystals would not help. Let's just up all of these guys to level 2. Go away. Good thing we checked first. Okay. They've all been upgraded. Now we got... Still only 1. How are you not filling up? You really should be filling up. You should be backfilling like mad. Maybe these connectors just aren't fast enough. But anyway, we got a nice backfill all the way to the mana connected. You're backing up now. Okay, you're backing up now. That's fine. That's what I want to see. Okay, so we had to add another worker here to keep this going. I mean, once you get to 1k, this doesn't upgrade too much. It'll upgrade to like 5 or something like that. Whereas by building another mine, we get another 3,000. And even more if we do this. So at some point, it's just not worth it to go above. I think 500 is the most I'd ever put in there. If it gets to the point where I'm putting 1,000, I'm just be like, nah, build another one. Just do the worker, get the worker, and maybe even 2 of these are a waste. Although to be fair, it's a 10-second cast time. So if I get rid of 1, and they're already at 200s, I don't know. I just do not know. Anyway, I think we fixed this setup. Are you getting fixed? It looks like you're getting fixed. Fire rings, 100 out of 100. Okay. It's looking a little bit janky. It just went down, but that's okay. Let's keep an eye on it. So 100 out of 100. Does it go down to 90, or does it? Oh, it looks like it just fixed itself. Okay, so I guess 18 seconds is perfect, and we're repairing that. We're doing good. We're doing good things. Okay. I think that's good. I think our firings are good, and it's very important that we keep the red coin production stuff up. So there we go. How many of these we got? Getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Okay, this is excellent. I think we're going to call this episode again. This is actually like the second I've done today, maybe the third. I think just the second, but I've been very active in this game. I've been doing a lot of stuff. See, all of the chicken, the raw chicken is not getting sucked out, but all the cooked chicken got removed. All the grapes that were in here got removed. So this is an excellent recycling system right here. Absolutely excellent. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're happy. I feel like every good is still positive. Still positive. Let's go and have a bit of a search around, make sure that all the goods are still up there. So wool cloaks, yes, yes, yes. Excellent. I actually put in another barn over here. So it'll try and fill this one, and if it can't, then it'll fill this one. Just because I need a ton of pickaxes. And then this one goes into one barn first, and then fills up the second barn. So the fact that I've got both these setups means that I can completely remove the other setup. I can just completely remove it. Where am I? I'm so lost. But yeah, this setup over here. Now it was used temporarily for making wards, which I was chucking in the Omni Temple for a while, but don't care about that anymore. So, and there's a lot of 5 workers in here. We've just been really going nuts. So the pickaxes, again, what we're going to do is there are 2,000 pickaxes here. So I can delete one of them and it would go in the base. But if I delete both of them, the other ones will get removed. So how many pickaxes have you got? 0. So I'm going to delete this. Now you got 1,000. Those will feed back into the system, and I'm going to do this as well. So that way we don't lose any pickaxes. Now what have we got? We've got a single barn of these. Now there's probably a fair amount in here. There's 60. Okay. 60 is fine. 60 I'm not too worried about. You can go away. I'll fix you up later. So now this has got 1,000. 1.1k actually. I guess 1,000 isn't the max. Maybe 2k is the max, but okay. Delete all these annoying buildings. All these. Look at how many people we just freed up. That was like 30, 40 people just from this one setup. That's incredible. I guess we really did need to push this setup though, because it was necessary. What is this? Okay, no, that's fine. You guys, I'll remove these. They'll go into the thingy-bob, into the base, so they will be coming back at some point. I don't know if those mana things come back, but whatever. So that's fine. So we cleared out that. We recaptured a whole bunch of people. I shouldn't say recaptured, but we... What is this? There was a big gap here. Why was there a big gap there? Ah, it's probably because this ran out of minerals. That's the only real reason you get a big gap like that. But anyway, so that's good. We've got all of that stuff sorted out. It's 3.2k, but most of it's in the base. So we should get up to 2k and stay there, and the same for the pickaxes with this setup. And yeah, that's beautiful. That's absolutely fantastic. So, what do we got to do next? I think we have to go for the Omni pipes. I think I've been pushing it off for too long. It's kind of hard to do anything else though when your coins are going down. When your coins are slowly reducing, because you know what happens when your coins reach 0. The rest of the base starts to shut down. So if the gold coins suddenly reach 0, other parts of the base would just shut down. The red coins would start to go down. The blue coins would start to go down. You go into a death spiral. And once you get in a death spiral, especially in a mega base like this, I don't know if it's even possible to recover. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I just do not know. It would be bad. It would be very bad. So anytime the coins start going downhill, I gotta fix it ASAP. Like 100% just boom, fix it. Is red coins still going up? I think they're still going up. I'm pretty sure they are. Might have to keep an eye on that. I think they're going up. Yeah, that looks like they're going up. So gold's okay, blue's okay, purple's very slow, but I think purple's okay. If purple starts to go downhill, we will have plenty of notice, because that's going to go downhill very slowly. Extremely slowly. What is it? One of these uses like 40 gold coins or something like that. But this one's mostly backed up anyway. So, okay, we are done, I think, for today. We've recovered all of our coins. Next stop is going to be the temples. And I want to get that next level of... Actually, I want to get as many levels as possible of this Omni Temple speed. Not Omni Temple speed, I don't care about that. Well, I don't care about that right now. It's 25%. Who gives a shit? Well, then maybe we should get it. But this Omni upgrade power. This is the, even though it costs 14, and that's 1400 Omni stones as well for one level. But we've used these everywhere. So not only will it improve the productivity of our current buildings, meaning if I run out of Omni stones, I could potentially go back to a building, delete it, recreate it with less Omni stones, and then instant Omni stones in my pocket, and it would still run at the same speed. But it's just good. It's just good. Okay, we're gonna be done here though. I think we're gonna be done. Yeah. So the Omni power thing, we're gonna get done, and for now, I'm gonna head off. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.